to speak quite quietly, Nom has nodded off again. It's been a hectic couple of weeks for him, to be honest, since the rescue. I don't think Bernice was feeding him much as she was keeping him hostage. I mean, you should have seen how he just went through that packet of Jaffa cakes like a plague of biblical locusts. Still, it's a little bit dull just sat here in the silence. Let's pop the old TV on for a second and just, see what's on. Oh no, this can't be good. Nom, wake up. Wake up, Nom. She's having a press conference. What's she announcing now? Enemies of the island? Us? Me and you? She wants to clean up Northern Mariana. Too many fugitives living amongst them. Nom, this is bad news. She's not going to announce what I think she's going to announce, is she? Nom, she's going to deport us back to Mongolia. We're going to go back to that labour camp if we ever return to the Northern Mariana Islands again. What does this mean for our job? I best call the head of the Mariana FA. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Hello. Have you seen the press conference? I know. She's saying that we can never return to the islands. What does this mean for our job? Nom, we're out of work. We've got the Japan game and the China game. But as soon as the tournament's over in South Korea, we're moving on. There's nothing the head of the FA can do. We're going to have to find ourselves a new employer. Welcome back to Island Dreams. So here we go, second game of the finals of the East Asian Championships, a tournament we should never have qualified for. And in the first game, I don't think we disgraced ourselves. Granted, we only had one shot and it wasn't on target. And we barely touched the ball, but let's just remember, we're a team of amateur footballers. Many of our players are under the age of 18. And we only went down 2-0 to South Korea and they needed a penalty and a goal from a corner to beat us. But it doesn't get any easier today. Japan have got some pretty good players, some that we are, fairly fearful of, to be honest. They have a striker in particular, Takahiro Soya. Well, he has got some truly wonderful attributes. And I think our defenders are going to be pretty hard-pressed to do anything today. But we've decided to go more attacking for this game. Honestly, we have. We've put a winger in rather than a defensive winger. And we've put fullbacks on defend and support. Thank you very much. And we've also put Belcher as an advanced forward rather than a pressing forward. And if you think of a way of going more attacking than that, well, put your answers on a postcard and send them in. We're going out there. We wished for this, remember. We wanted to take on nations like Japan with the amateurs from the Northern Mariana Islands. And we're going to see today what that looks like in reality. We're going to passionately say, let's show the world no. I know we're the underdogs. Oh, they never respond. Look, I don't know why we don't just go for the faith from the outset. We know that's what they're after. So we'll give it to them. And we're going to get out there for some national anthems. The stadium looks pretty packed again. We're playing in front of some huge crowds. And we're taking on Japan. And they've got a set piece early. And a goal in the 3rd minute. Kazuyuki Takayama has got it. And we've not held out as long as we did against South Korea. Sister Mister couldn't quite get a header on it. And we are a goal down early. But at least we've got to the 13-minute mark. And here they go again. And Ross Tan has just nurdled one over the bar. And they've got a corner, and we conceded from a corner against South Korea, and now we've given away a penalty against Japan. I did not see who gave that away, but we have got the get stuck in shout on. And I think that has been our downfall, and 15 minutes is on the clock, and Yamano has got a second for them. And now we're looking at this being a pretty tough, long, morale-sapping game, I fear. 6 shots already for Japan. Nothing for us. Set piece time again for them. Ross Tan has got across and tipped one over the bar. Unfortunately, that gives them a corner where we've been vulnerable so far. Here's little Roussel tottering his way around. Gives it back to Bradley G. Oh, we're playing out here. Nathan Aninzo clipped it forward. God, Belcher, if he could only have nodded it down. He had support there. I think it was Sister Mister who's now getting back over to help out. Don't let him have the long shots. I fear for us from the long shots. Looking all right there, aren't we? 5 strong across the area, 4 just in front. Jeffrey ready to pounce. You'd like your fullback maybe to get out earlier rather than allowing Takahiro Sawyer to walk one into the goal. All right, 3-0. And at this point, I think you need to shout, demand more. That is a ball that has completely dissected our back line. Ross has dived across in front of the ball. Our defenders haven't reacted. Sawyer has. And he has tapped one home. And oh my goodness, now it's starting to get worrying because we're on 22 minutes and they are coming at us again. And we've demanded more. And I'm not sure we're getting it because now they've got around our back line again. 2 players have gone out. Neither have won it. And we can't get the ball clear. And Nozawa has now scored and it's 4. Pete Cabrera will have to take the blame apparently. And this, well, this is not looking good at all. We've got Sister Mister on a 6.3. Pete Cabrera on a 6.3. We've given away another set piece. He's been great from the first, and now Ross has palmed one into the goal. And you're looking at 5. 5-0. And we're not even safely in for our half-time mug. Oh, and they are absolutely dominating the game. 12 shots, 9 on target, 5-0 down. And I think that entitles you to say that was absolutely terrible. And maybe we do have to drop this back to how we were playing in the first game. And maybe we'll just play you as a little pressing forward again. Maybe we should never have changed it. Got cocky after the South Korea result. We've tried to open up a little bit. And 3 of their goals have been on the goal line when they've tapped them in. This is terrible. Show some passion. Because now we're 6-0 down. Oh, and Ross has let one go through his hands. And Sakamoto has forced it home. 3 of their goals have been from a cumulative distance of about 8 inches. And we haven't had a shot. And we haven't covered ourselves in glory. And they've got a set piece again. And we've nodded it to them. And Norm's tried to get it away, but we haven't got it away for long. Pete Cabrera's got it up to Jeffrey. And we're going to have to make some changes. So we are going to bring on Sloop up front. We are going to bring on Kim Sun for the booked Nathan Aninzo. And we're going to bring on Renil David for Pete Cabrera. 3 changes. Fresh legs, not necessarily improvements in any position, but fresh legs nonetheless. That solidified us a touch. Maybe let's demand more for the final 10. Norm Mister, well, she's having a tough game. We got the ball. Rossi has given it straight to them. Ross, you're instructed to play it out to your fullbacks, mate. You're having a tough afternoon, but you're not helping yourself there, are you? And here comes Sakamoto. We're in our defensive shape. It's not helped us on the previous 6, but we are in our defensive shape. But we are wide open down the wings, and they have cut through us, and there's their fullback. Back to Andre Louise. And there's number 7. And Ross has got his head in his hands. And I don't think Ross is having his best game. And we're now looking at being 7-0 down. And we're just going to show some passion to the end of the game. And the whistle goes. And that was a beating. And we're going to say we're far from pleased. And I think it was the ultimate humiliation because I don't think we even had a shot. We didn't. We're one of those teams. 32% possession, no shots. And we played pretty cautiously in that game. And we just got whooped 7 by Japan. And I think China are stronger, which makes you worry because we're coming back for that game next. And remember, our island dream had evolved into trying to score a goal in the final stages of the East Asian Championships. I think that dream has gone. We've already conceded 9 in 2 games. When we take on China, can we at least try and keep the score down as we play the final ever game of our island dreams?